More of this and less of that. And this piece makes no sense unless it's upside down.
I know that the glasses would look super goofy if they actually rested on the pony ears, because the difference between pony ears and human ears are pretty astounding. But this is just tap dancing on the grave of every physicist who's ever lived with the fact that they stay on. Here's a fun fact, kids. Inertia does not stop just because you land on someone. Despite what your favorite superhero movies show, if you stop someone by just becoming an immovable object that they crash into, it's really no different than hitting the ground because you've already reached terminal velocity. Now, Izzy probably didn't reach terminal velocity, but I'm pretty sure she broke Hitch's back, and not in a good way.
Because I lost my crafting glasses. Double yes!
So unless the gravity on this new Equestria is different than the old Equestria, which we've already mapped because we're nerds, these glasses would have had to have been exceptionally high up to have taken this long to land back down, not even counting the fact that it landed perfectly back on her snout.
I wish I could figure out Earth Pony magic. I don't like how crazy it is.
Or how inconsistent it is. I mean, I was expecting vines to shoot out like your poison ivy and grab Izzy out of the air, but instead, they for some reason make your hoofs into heelys and scooted you forward so that you could be crushed by her.
But not triple yes. I didn't get to finish my amazing birthday tower of friendship for Sunny.
Apparently, this is how physics work. It gets knocked, but instead of just falling down, it decides to fly just straight for her because, I guess, the power of friendship?
Happy birthday, friend! And happy first time saying happy birthday, friend, to me. I made you a present. Aww, Izzy.
The gift that she finds is an already put together bracelet that she already had and just stuck on this monument to her sins.
Aww, Izzy. Oh, this is the most amazing birthday present ever.
Sunny, for some reason, put the obvious bracelet into her hair. It just kind of stays there. She doesn't fasten it into a strand of hair or something like that. It just kind of goes on there, and the artists forget to animate any kind of thing that would keep it there.
It's Izzy-tastic.
Now, I'm as much of an Izzy enjoyer as the next person, but it's a little creepy to be using binoculars to spy on their asses from the bushes. Also, did you really need binoculars to spy on them from the bushes? They're right in front of you.
It's true. Magic has returned to Equestria like you said.
Excellent. Then we shall proceed with our plan.
Who has a video call like this? Why is the camera just shoved into her face? Is it supposed to be because we're not supposed to know who the villain is and what they look like? Because we've already seen what she looks like in the other specials, and then you show us what she looks like not too long after this, and it's not like it's a big shock because it doesn't seem to be a callback to anything, or at least doesn't seem to be a callback to anything that someone would know who's under the age of 30, because it wouldn't be in G4. So even if you showed it to us in some sort of dramatic reveal, we would have no response to that, because literally who?
Howdy, Sonny. Got your smoothie parts you ordered?
Oh, great! Earth Pony magic just keeps getting bigger.
Okay, that wouldn't be smoothie parts. I mean, they are ingredients which are part of a smoothie, but if you're going to speak like this, then we were just not going to get along. How did he carry this as well? Do Earth Ponies get super strength now as well? I mean, I don't see a card, and even if there was a card, this is a ton of food. And I just kind of realized he also just dumped all the ingredients onto the ground. And now that I'm even thinking about that, they don't ever use any like hairnets or hoof gloves things when they're making stuff, because not everyone has magic, so they're just touching all the food with their dirty hooves, leaving the food on the ground. Honestly, the magical part about this world is the fact that it hasn't like died from disease.
Pip! Izzy!
You knew about the craft fair too?
It's the only place to be.
Why are you surprised? I mean, this town is literally just this section and then the Bright House. So of course she's gonna know about it. She lives here. She lives in your house.
And snackables. Tell them, Izzy.
Couldn't say it better myself, because I don't remember what you said.
And post. So,
Wait, if she's posting it, then why does it have live stream elements? People are tapping the hearts to give her hearts in real time, which means that she's live streaming. Which probably means that the boomers who wrote this episode and designed this actually have no idea how the social media that they're parodying works, and they probably got all their information by looking over the shoulder of their kids while they're actually doing the social media stuff.
what is Sunny wearing?
The birthday present I made her. It was a bracelet, but she put it in her mane, so it's that now.
And look at that.
Wait, what happened to the giant strawberry that was just in there? I mean, we didn't hear any sound, so it couldn't have gotten blended up. And even if she tried, this is like a dollar store blender. There's no way you tackle that giant monstrosity of a strawberry.
I do know one thing's for sure. Whenever any pony's sparkle really starts to shine, their cutie mark glows.
But why?
Still a mystery, but I can't wait to figure it out.
You know, this kind of brings up a sad fact. Wasn't Sunny supposed to be the one that was doing all the research? She was super inquisitive and like detective mode. It kind of seems like they switched places with Zip and Sunny. Like the artist just went, okay, well, Sunny's, got magic, and now she just completely forgot about everything else she did. I mean, this person was such a good researcher that despite everyone hating her and her dad mysteriously dying, she continued to research and finding out things that Twilight only knew because Sunset told her. I mean, she literally has cross-dimensional information from the Equestria Girls world and beyond. Sunny is one of the probably greatest detectives that could give Batman a run for its money. But now, she just doesn't care.
Sparky Sparkaroni. That's not helping.
Sparky Sparkaroni?
Yep. Named him myself. Good, huh?
This name is dragon abuse, so add that to the list of crimes that ponies have committed against dragons, including kidnapping, multiple times. In fact, it's like a running theme.
I made that one for you. It was lightning in a glue bottle. What if I can't make another one?
Wait, but she didn't make the first one. It just was already made. I mean, maybe she made it long ago or something like that, but even then, it's just a bracelet. Let's be honest, it's not that complex. We can see the bridge where Misty is from Sunny's position, but Misty's not there, nor is any of the other ponies, which Misty would be hiding, but the other ponies should just be visible for us, but no one's there. No one questions the obvious creeper creeping, which means that either people do this too often to the point where this is normal to just be staring at people's flanks from half a mile away, or these ponies just really don't care about anyone else.
I literally just finished putting all of that in there.
Has anybody seen my crafting glasses? Never mind. Got him.
How do they stick to the top? I see that there's some sort of ridge, but do you just like put glue there so that it sticks to your horn whenever you lift it up? And how does it even come down? It doesn't have arms to like just slide down on your face. I can do this with normal glasses, sure, but that's because my ears work in the way that the glasses were designed to accommodate.
Ah, I know what's wrong. You have creative block.
Is it permanent?
Well, lucky for you, I have the solution. You just need to listen to your fans and do what they want.
Ironic, considering Hasbro decided to do the exact opposite of that.
Was that great advice that Izzy gave me that I gave her? Oh, yeah! Listen to what the fans want!
Ooh, make a new hit! Like the old ones, but different and better.
I guess they got instant feedback without asking for it, and somehow got a bunch of video submissions too. I mean, this is one dedicated fan base, which leads me to question the fact that she only got like 3 views on other videos, and she's also a princess, the ruler of an entire kingdom, and can't pull more than like 4 people, for some reason. Despite this also being like her entire personality.
The pipsqueaks are waiting!
But we can't rush her process.
Oh, how about a power ballad? No, that'll never work. Oh no, oh no, oh no!
No one mentions that our cutie mark is disappearing. Not sure what's with this growing trend of ponies noticing these world-changing events or unprecedented stuff and then just not saying anything. Kind of feel like if I saw half of my friend's tramp stamp just kind of disappeared, I might just say something, you know? Also, damn, if every time you have like some sort of creative block or something that prevents you from enacting your cutie mark, even temporarily as it seems, and it starts disappearing, there should be a lot of ponies walking around with either out cutie marks completely or at least half of them gone.
You've been gone so long, I thought you got lost. Like the time I rescued you as a filly. So kind of me to do that. And when we're done, you'll get your cutie mark. And I'll be even more powerful than I was before.
That was a lot of exposition. And the sin is the fact that I don't care about any of it.
Hey, Zip! What's that?
Izzy left a note. BRB. FBBB.
Wait, why did Izzy leave a note? Does Izzy not have a phone? Now that I think about it, has she ever used a phone? Why doesn't she have a phone? They live in a mansion, but they can't afford phones, I guess.
Yeah, you're right. That is not it. Oh no, another creative roadblock. Whoa. I mean, oh yes. An actual roadblock.
It's actually not even on the road. Like, at all. Like, I get the joke, but yeah, you could have put it on the road. And this brings up the fact that they have cars, I guess, and cars common enough that it was just like right outside of town. But every time they've ever gone to another nation, they've always either walked or flown, which brings up the question of why aren't cars and vehicles more common? Because when she brings it back to Sunny, they don't seem to be surprised at the fact that it's a vehicle, so they have to be pretty commonplace. But again, we barely see them.
Learn to speak Izzy code.
Wait, she didn't notice her phone just got turned into pizza? Because this seems to be a thing that she brings up later, that she didn't know that the dragon could do this, but, I mean, how do you not notice the weight difference? Or the fact that your phone is pizza? I mean, this wasn't a subtle thing. Either ponies are dumb or... I don't even know. This is past being dumb at this point.
Presenting Izzy Does It.
How did she fix the cart? I think Izzy should actually become just a mechanic because she is a MacGyver. She was not only able to fix the cart without extra parts, she was able to do it within a day. This is the best mechanic, possibly, of all time.
It's my old song, but it's...
Oh yeah,
unicycled? Genius!
sing it, Pip.
Is it remix? Is that all it was done? I'll be honest, I tuned out in the first part of the song, but she's apparently talking about unicycling it, which means to reuse, so it's a remix. I get the sentiment of it being new but the same, but listen, if all you're putting out are remixes of your old songs, people are going to get tired of that real fast, so you didn't really solve the problem of not having a new song.